Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to explain very briefly how to use ranges in Python. So basically a range is as the same thing in math, and you can use that to find values in certain range, or you can establish a range for a loop, or you can do a lot of stuff actually. So my first example to explain this is that you actually can use the range as just one number. If you, for example, in this case I write 11. So if I write 11, actually the range will be from 0 to 10 because Python does not consider the last number, but the number before that. So in this case, what the program does is that you introduce a number and you basically and it basically tells you is if that number is in that range from 0 to 10. So if I run it and I write, I don't know, 5, it will say that the number is between 0 and 10. But if I write, for example, 11, it will say that the number is not between 0 and 10. And if I write -5, it will say that is not on the list. Yep. Okay. Yep, here actually. Okay. So that's one program. Also, you can use range with other values that are not necessarily a proper number, but something like, for example, in this case, I wrote a list, and I want that the range for the loop to be the length of the list. So when I run this program, what it does is that it prints that the x number in the list is x value. Okay, so if I try that, it prints that value 0 in the list is 1, value 1 in the list is 2, and so on. Finally, no, there's a last range that you can actually assign range. Well, let the user assign the range, like in this case, but you have to remember that Python does not consider the last number as the actual last number for search, but the number before that. So if I want to establish a range from this number to that number, when I write the range over here, I need to add the +1 because we'll not actually consider the range 2 if I leave it alone that. So let's try this. For example, if I write that my range will be from 5 to 10, and I write a number that is 7, it says bingo, but if I write from 5 to 7 and I write 7, it's also bingo. And if I write from 5 to 7 and I write 8, it says that bad luck, buddy, because that number is not on that. And actually, if you calculate, our second range was 7, and if you add 1, it will be 8, but 8 is not on the range. Okay, so that's pretty much how it works, and hope you liked it. Oh, sorry, hope you like it, and that's it. Thank you.